guys, today I am filming my first update for my Project 10 Pan Fall Edition. If you guys did not see my intro, I will have it linked up in the cards. And like always with these 10 pans, I like to add in a few more products than 10 to give myself a little bit of wiggle room, and that's definitely been beneficial this year. And I had some easy products in here, but I wanted to challenge myself in some areas as well, even though I'm wearing makeup a third to a half of the amount of days as I'm used to. But with all that being said, I'm super happy because I was able to hit my goal on 3 products over this past month. The first thing is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I have the shade 1 in Extra Light Neutral, and this is my holy grail blemish concealer. It's very similar to MAC Pro Longwear, where it has full coverage, but it has more of a satin matte finish. I like this better than MAC Pro Longwear because it has a doe foot applicator, so it's easier to use. You're not wasting product. And I got out all of the product that I could. There's a little bit at the bottom, but my spatula is too big for this, and a Q-tip would get lost in there. So I'm very happy that I was able to get through this. I've had it open for a year. And again, using it on blemishes. I'm really good about not picking my blemishes though, so they weren't on any like open wounds. But this is incredible. Love the formula. I love this color. It's a great match for me. And when I did repurchase this from Ulta recently, I was happy to see that they expanded the shade selection. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good blemish concealer. I've also used it in a different shade under my eyes. It worked really well for that also, but definitely my #1 blemish concealer. The next item, I'm not super surprised that I used up either, and that was my shadow stick. So it was a mini of the Laura Mercier Caviar stick in Intense Copper. I bought a holiday set 2 years ago, and all of the shades were the intense version, which basically just means that they have more glitter than the original shades. And I was so excited for it because it had all 4 shades I really wanted, and I'm still happy about that, but I definitely prefer the original formula over the intense. I don't like the glitter as much. I feel like shadow still goes over it just fine and it applies just fine, but the color is a little bit different, so I definitely prefer the original shades. But I loved this copper color, so I started working on this in my summer project pan because I knew it would take me a while because I actually scrape out all of the product from inside the tube, because you get half the amount of product you get in a full size, which is $29. So I don't want any of this to go to waste. So I scooped out the rest of the product and put it in this sample jar, and you can see some of like the color remnants here, but all of the product is completely used up. Very, very happy. It did start to dry out in the jar a little bit towards the end, and it got a little bit harder to apply. So I'm not sure if moving forward I want to scrape out the product or not. Let me know what you think I should do. I feel like, you know, I'm truly using it all up, of course, if I do it that way, but it was not as fun or easy to apply from this jar. But super happy to have gotten that used up. I always feel very successful about finishing a shadow stick. And the last thing I finished up, I am surprised how quickly I went through this one. This was my tinted lip balm from Tarte. It is their Quench Lip Rescue. This is in the shade Nude, and it is completely used up. That's what the color looked like. It is rolled up all the way. So I am going to insert a picture of where it was at last month so you can see how much I used up. I got through a ton of product, which I'm really happy about. This gave just a slight tint of color. It felt very smooth on lips, but this dried out my lips really badly. And I've been applying lip balm like crazy because I actually I work at my vanity. I don't have a desk. So I've been working from home, working from my vanity, and I've just been applying these lip balms over my EOS lip balm. So I've been using it a lot. So it could be how much I was using it, but regardless, this did dry my lips out pretty badly, and I did not love that. So this is not something I repurchased. It's too expensive anyway, but I do feel very proud that I got that used up. So now let me show you the progress on the other items I have left, starting with Complexion. The first thing is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, which I'm using as a primer spray. So we were right here at the intro. Now I'm down here. So I do believe that this will be finished up by next month. Then I have my Oliver Face Primer. This is the CoverFx Mattifying Primer. I've been working on this since my summer project pan because it was almost full at the beginning. So this marking is from my intro. This is where I am now. And I've decided that I'm not going to cut this open. I just have too many primers to do that. And I am at the point where like every time I use it, I'm able to get out just enough product, but then it starts sputtering. Luckily, there is a decent amount of air in here, so it's really helping to push the product out. So I do believe that this will be done by my next update, which is exciting. So because that CoverFx has gone relatively slowly and it's my main priority, I've not used the Milk Hydro Grip at all. So I did prematurely add this in to my intro. So as soon as I finish the CoverFx, I'll focus on this one, and it would be great if I can get them both used up. I'm not giving up hope yet, but we'll see. I am filming this update very late as well, but I also haven't really filmed my October videos. This is the second October video I filmed out of about 12. I might cut it down to 9 to try to get caught up. So I've got more videos to film for this month, even though I'm very late. I'm rambling. It's like 9:30 at night. Anyway, no progress here. Hopefully I can get both my primers used up. Next we have my foundation. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade number 1. I've been using this a lot, not every single day because I have been testing out a few other foundations. I feel like I've been wearing it a ton, but when I think about how many days I've been wearing makeup, is also not a ton. So I try to hold this up to a light. I wasn't really able to see through it. I'm wearing this today. I did apply 2 pumps. I do really like this foundation. I like the way it looks on my skin. I like the way it wears, but this does have like a figgy floral scent, which I don't like. I do think it's pretty strong. So I definitely wouldn't repurchase this, but I'm enjoying it. So I do still feel confident I can use this up by the finale, but I do still have other foundations to test. So I will try to balance it to make sure that I can get that one used up. Then we've got my powders. So for under my eyes, I'm still using that Hourglass Veil Translucent Loose Powder, and I've just been applying a little bit of it with a brush right under my eyes, which has been helping this last longer. If I wanted to use it up quickly, I need to use this on my face like 3 more times, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it just for the under eyes. However, if there's still a bunch left and it's close to the finale, then yes, I'll use it on my face. But this is all I have left. I'm going to be careful not to spill it out, but it's really not a bunch. So I do feel confident I can have this finished off by the finale. Then we have my Oliver Face Setting Powder. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder in 612 Translucent Light Medium. I did actually try to take out the sifter. It was a mess. First off, it didn't happen. It's still in here. I like demolished it, but I could not get it out to save my life. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to get out every little bit of product. I wanted to just because it's easier to use when I'm just using it out of like an open jar like this one. So I didn't mark it at the intro, I should have, but I was about halfway done. Now I have somewhere between like a third and a fourth left. So I do still feel very confident that I can have this finished off by the finale, and I am really enjoying this powder. Next we have my bronzer. This is a mini of the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. And I don't know if this has changed at all since I repressed it. I will pop a picture up on the screen for reference, and love the smell of this. I love the color of this bronzer. I really like the formula. When I repress products, a lot of times they're very powdery. I feel like recently they haven't been. I'm not sure why, but this is not extra powdery at all. So I am now nervous about finishing it in time. So part of me wants to repress it again, but that feels wasteful because it's not necessary. And I tried using this as a contour a couple of days, and I can use it as a contour base, but it's not dark enough, so I'm having to put something else on top. But what I did today was I actually used a cream bronzer, set it with loose powder, then I went over top with a little bit of this instead of doing powder contour, so I was able to layer those like that and I liked it. So I'm really not sure if I'm going to have this used up or not, but I really want to, so I'm just going to use it every day and hope that I can really get through it, but I might not be able to, which is sad. I thought I was going to get through that in a jiffy and that I could even start working on my Physicians Formula bronzer again. Absolutely not. That was a good try. Then for setting spray, I'm using this travel size of the Lancome Fix It and Forget It. I actually put this in another container of this Smashbox primer water because the spray is a lot better, but I put it in this bottle for the video's sake and so I can show the progress. So I did not mark it on my intro, but this is roughly where I was. I tried to look at my video and line it up, and I'm all the way down here now, which is exciting. I think that's a lot of progress. So this will definitely be done by next month. And I wanted to go ahead and add in another setting spray in case I finish that one early in the month, but I'll definitely finish it before the finale. And I just want to add in another Urban Decay All Nighter mini setting spray. I have a bunch of these, so whenever I have a little bit of time left in a project, I like to throw one in to try to get it used up. But I don't usually put it in as my main setting spray because I like to put different ones in projects. But anyway, this has 15 mils and the Lancome had 30 mils. So this has half the amount of product that I had in this. So I do feel like it's possible for me to get through both of those by the finale. Then moving on to eye products. Because we do still have a decent amount of time left in this project, I'm going to add in another Laura Mercier Caviar stick. I'm not expecting to use it up completely, but I would like to get some progress on this one. So this is one I just want to make progress on. We'll see how it goes. This is the Intense Rose Gold shade. I've used up the original Rose Gold once or twice. Loved it. Would definitely repurchase that one. And I like the original color better than the Intense one. But this is how much product I have left. So a decent amount here, but I do think, especially because I've used this one up before, I have similar colors, I'm not going to scoop out the extra. I'm just going to use the product that is easily accessible. But sometimes this detaches from the base, and if some of that usable product breaks, I will put that in a sample jar and use it up, but I'm not going to scoop out the extra. I feel pretty decided on it for now, but I'm going to mark this on a piece of paper so we can track my progress, but I'm hoping to get some good progress on that. Next thing I'm excited to share is my Anatasia eyeshadow in Bengal. I told you I would be showing you Birkin just so you can see the progress, but it's not something I'm trying to use up, but Bengal is, and it's been taking me forever to use this up. But what I did was actually, there's been like a couple chunks, I broke it up a little bit and then I applied it with my brush, which helped it go a lot quicker, but I wasn't dusting off or like knocking off the excess from my brush. I was literally just like breaking it up, picking up the shadow and applying it in my crease, so I wasn't dusting it and wasting it in air, so I don't feel bad about that. Normally I would, because I would feel like that was cheating. I don't think so in this instance. So let me show you where I am now, and I will pop up a picture to show you where I was last time. So this is Birkin and this is Bengal. I think I made progress on both of them, but I do feel confident that I will have Bengal finished up by my finale, especially if I'm applying it like I have been over this past month. I can do it, which is very exciting. I have backups of both of these shades because they're holy grail transition and crease colors to me. Lastly, for eyes, I have this Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Pencil in Striking Copper. I did not make as much progress as I thought I might have, but I was not using this every day, so makes sense. And here is how much product I have left. It's just a little nubbin, but I will pop up a picture to show you how much progress I made. Again, I wish it was more. I'll definitely try to be better about using this over the next couple months, but I love this product anyway. It would just feel great to have it used up. Then we've got my lip products. So I do have a replacement lip balm that I've already been working on, and I did mark it when it was brand new. And I'm glad I did because I've made a ton of progress already. This is the Fresh Sugar Rose Lip Treatment, and I wanted to use this one because it has an expiration date of November. So I will definitely finish this month. And these are very thin, so it's super easy to reapply throughout the day. They're also very soft, so it's already broken from the base. So I leave it twisted down to, like, you know, just the tiniest little bit when I'm applying it. But that is all the products I have left. Definitely will be done by the finale. I do feel like it will be finished by next update though, which I'm very happy about because these are very expensive. Even though I got it in the Sephora play, it has a high value. And just in case I finished that one early, I wanted to add another lip balm. I don't think I'm gonna have this finished off by the finale, but if I can start working on it and make some progress, that would be great. This is the Bite Beauty Agave lip balm. This is just a little deluxe size sample I got in a set, and I have never used this before. I have heard that this is thicker, so it might not be something I reapply as often as the Fresh, but that is where I'm at. And once I start using this, I will mark it on a piece of paper so we can track the progress. Then I've got my 2 colored lip products. I don't have any markings to share with you. My goal is to use these 15 times each. Unfortunately, I've only used it 4 times, including today. So that means I'm really gonna have to pick up the pace over these next 2 months to get it used up, which is kind of hard because I have a lot of lip products and I want to wear something different in each of my videos, or at least use all of them. So I've been doing my best, but could definitely use them a little more. So the lipstick is a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk. I tried to line this up, no visible progress, but I'm really enjoying the formula and the color. Again, I've used it 4 times, same as the gloss, which is the Buxom Flow Lip Cream in the shade Hot Toddy. Love this warm medium nude color, super beautiful. Once I use this up, I would totally purchase this in the full size. I really love that shade, and I'm happy to get some use out of my lip products. So with my lip products, I do still feel like I'm challenging myself because it would be easier to have a goal of 10 or not include them at all, but I wanted to still work on something but be realistic, which is why I have the goal that I have now. So I'm hoping I can finish all of these things or most of these things by the finale, but we'll see. I'm thinking by next update I should be finished with the primer spray, setting spray, and the lip balm, but we'll see about these and we'll see about everything else. But I'm feeling pretty good so far. If you guys are doing a fall project pan or just any project on your channel, I would love to know what you're doing and how it's going in the comments down below. Let me know if you post videos on your channel or post your progress on your Instagram. I would love to follow and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.